Hi everyone, it's Amy from Nifty Stitch on Flosstube and on Instagram. It's been far too long, I apologise, but I'm back, yay! I think the last video that I did was in July, maybe? But yeah, I've had baby Stitch. He's now called Ollie. Obviously he did have a name. I just wanted to keep it a surprise. So yes, baby Ollie is here, but not exactly here, otherwise I would show you him. He's at Grandma's house because this video is going to be WIP Parade. If you haven't seen by the title of the video, so I apologise in advance. One, for taking so long to come back, but Stitchy time's been few and far between, and it's also finding the motivation as well once I have the energy and the time. So I apologise for that, and I also, quick side note, apologise for any re-zipping of bags, because all of the projects are all falling out of the bags. I have opened them, so I'm not double zipping, but I need to zip them up to keep everything in, because I'm just going to throw them down on the floor and hope for the best. So yes, side note, I apologise for zips, I apologise for loose threads with needle minders and needles hanging off work, and I also apologise for the crinkliness of some of these fabrics, because obviously I haven't ironed anything. I thought if I sit down and film this video and then it's up and it's done, because I really want to put it up so then I can start on progress update videos, but obviously I want to put my end of year WIP Parade up. Now, quick side note again before I start showing projects, the last WIP Parade that I did, not end of year but mid-year, was the one with my dad, and I only did 16 projects instead of doing about 40 something. So rather than holding them all up saying no progress, I wanted to just obviously show the ones that I'd done, but for the end of year I want to go from oldest to newest, go through all of them, even if they've had literally zero progress on over the course of 2023, purely because I just want to show them and hopefully get motivated to work on some of them again, because it's a lot. There's a lot, and I started a lot in 2022 because of the no new starts 2023. I mean, there was one, but I'm not classing that as a new start because it was the birth sampler for Ollie, so you know, it is what it is. But yes, without further ado, let's get to the stitching, right? So the first project that I have to show is Tinkerbell and Friends. Now, this is a project that I made myself with a disc that was from Andrew for Christmas, I think it was. And if you'll be able to see, no progress. For literally the first one, straight out the gate, no progress. Now, I have decided to retire this one for now, because it's really hard to work on and I'm not motivated at all, and I don't want to hold it up every single WIP Parade saying no progress, because nobody wants to see that. So I'm going to retire it for now. I will keep it in a safe place so I don't lose it, because honestly the amount of projects that I thought that I lost while like ordering them all from oldest to newest was insane, but I have found them all. I nearly didn't, but I have. But yes, this is, hang on, I'm not doing my job. It was stitched on a 25 count Lugana 1/1 1/1 full cross. Started it on the 6th of March 2020, and obviously it hasn't had any work on it since July 2022, so I think it needs a little bit of a breather. Just, you know, it isn't on Pancakes. It's very heavy confetti, and I don't really have the time at the moment to sit and actually really focus on a heavy confetti with a highlighter, so retired for now, just for now. Maybe in a few more years time I'll pick it back up, who knows. Yeah, so next we have this one, which is my Disney Galaxy Castle piece. It was by a seller on Etsy. I'm not sure with the name, and I'm not sure if they're still around because I can't remember who it was. So yes, this one is stitched on a 16 count white sparkle Ada 2/1 full cross, and I started this on the 23rd of July 2020. Right, let's see. I can, yeah, this is the first it's been in a hoop, can you tell? Yeah, so this one's had 2,190 stitches in it this year. peeping. Yeah, I really like this one. I love the colours, and hopefully it's going to be a finish for this year. Fingers crossed. It deserves it, you know. She's old. She's old. She's been around nearly 4 years. She needs some love, you know. Zip. Next, Russell. Next we have, oh, that was a horrible noise. There'll be a few in and out of bags of paper as well. I apologise for that. Next we have my Christmas tree farm. This is a pattern by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Donna Gelsinger, and this is stitched on a 25 count Lugana 1/1 full cross, and I started this the 7th of August 2020. Now this is my first ever Heaven and Earth Designs that I started, mainly because I saw the tractor and Andrew likes tractors. That's what sold it to me, and I thought, if I stitch something with a big tractor in, he'll let me put it on the wall. My logic. And here we are. I have page finish, yay! And this is the second page finish, I think, of 2023. And I love it. So I didn't work on it for the first WIP Parade, but for this one, 550 stitches. So for like the year, the whole year, 550. I love the colours. The trees that have started to come in look beautiful. And there's literally like, I mean, there is quite a few colours, but there's quite a few like blocks. I don't know if you can see or not. There's quite a few like block areas of stitching. So I didn't think it would look so detailed, but it does. I love the sky with the clouds. Oh, it's lovely. I really wish I could work on this some more, but we shall see. So that is that one. Next up, we have this one, which is Coco. Now, this was by, let's see, Cross Stitch Quest, and I'm sure it was on Pinterest for free. There's a cheeky little, yeah, 18th of October 2020 I started this as a like a cheeky little Halloween-y-esque start, and this is stitched on 18 count black Ada 2/1 full cross. Well, that's still not the best, but let it go. Oh, hang on, you can see, hang on a minute, that'll do, there we go. Yeah, so I've done, well, literally just need the colour inside the skull and then the writing, and it's finished. This is on my WIP board for 2024, so fingers crossed it gets finished, because it is tiny. I don't know why it's been hanging around for nearly 4 years. It's tiny, it's tiny. The mind boggles, it really does. But yes. WIP Go. I am doing WIP Go, however I've set really small goals so that I can achieve and hopefully overachieve. So far I'm doing really well, considering it's only day 1. I've nearly finished the 500 stitches on one project, so that's really good. I'm enjoying it. Sometimes I think I put too much pressure on myself. Anyway, tangent. Next we have this one, which is Winter Wonderland. It's a kit by DMC, stitched on a 14 count white Ada 2/1 full cross, and I started this one on the 1st of November 2020. Now this one has had 3 days worked on it over the year. When I say days, not a full day, but like 3 times. That's what I mean. Like three times I've pulled it out and sat and worked on it. Trying to find a way to show it that it looks nice. In the nicest possible way, but there's threads and all sorts, so here we are. So I've done a lot of like this part, the squirrel, the badger. I love these. I love them so much. It's just like the half stitches and things that I can't really get away with. But they're worth it. They're so worth it. Yeah, that one was started. I asked my mum what start she wanted me to do, and she said that one. So it would be nice to get it finished. Right, next we have, oh, all my projects are falling. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Next we have this one, which is Harry Potter. It is by Thread Geeks, and it's stitched on 18 count black Ada, 2/1 full cross, and I started it on the 26th of December 2020. Mainly it was a Christmas present from one of Andrew's relations, and I loved it that much I had to start it then and there. It was all a kit. Here's where we are. Oh, a little bit glary. There we go. So yeah, I do really love it. It's just the black Ada I struggle with. But if anybody's got any tips on how to work on black Ada, please let me know. I'd love to actually see this finished. There's so many lovely blue colours in. But yeah, the D is all finished. There's just obviously the little bits in between. Start on Harry's glasses. Yeah, I haven't worked. I was just looking at this on the other side, sorry. I haven't worked on this at all this year. I worked on it last year, that's okay. just checking. Yeah, that's one of the projects that I want to work on next year. Well, technically 2024. You know what I mean. I really wanted to film this yesterday, so it was up for New Year's Eve, so you could watch New Year's Day kind of thing, but I didn't have time. By the time I'd updated all of my stitchy stuff, it was late, and I never thought of filming up the lot. Because, you know, baby brain's still a thing. Next is this one, which is Hogwarts Floral by Tilton Crafts, artwork by Trends Intel. Hang on. Trends Intel, I think. And this is stitched on a 25 count Lugana, 1/1 full cross, and I started this one on the 1st of January 2021. That was a big bang. I'm not sure what that was. Sorry. And here's where we are at. So we're looking really good. I'm really enjoying it. There is so much black, but it's worth it because it looks so beautiful and it makes the colours pop so much. I love it. I love it so much. I've put in 650 stitches in this over the year, which is good, but also bad because then I'll never get it finished if I just do a few hundred a year. But we're getting there. I think it's going to be like some progress is better than no progress over the next however long. Right. Sorry for the zip. Next is, whoa, nearly lost the project. Right, next. I don't actually have a picture for this apart from this. It's the Peppermint Purple Blackwork Style 2021. And I haven't worked on it at all. I'm not actually quite sure which way it goes up. Oh, it's this way. Have I got a needle minder on it? And no. Yeah, I'm going to take that off. I've got a needle minder on it with no needle. I'll put that on the desk behind me. Right. This is where we are up to. Oh, sorry, you can see all of the threads through the back. But yeah, I haven't worked on it. I got stuck on this box and then just haven't picked it up again since. I was really enjoying it up until then. So it's a shame. Also, you can see where I started and went wrong. Then I had to start again. But yeah, I did really enjoy this when I stitched it. It's just that box. I think I've done it wrong. I need to revisit it and have a look. Hopefully to finish it. I have saved all of the pieces though, so I do know what each one looks like, actually. So yeah, that is on a 25 count antique white Lugana. Obviously it's black work, and I started it on the 29th of January 2021. Haven't worked on it since July 22. Well, actually 2021. Yeah, 2021. Next is which is the Wreath, and it is artwork by Heaven and Earth Designs. Pattern by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by John Enright, and it's stitched on a 25 count Lugana, 2/1 tent stitch, and I started it on the 7th of February 2021. Which is a very big piece of fabric. There we go. And I haven't worked on it this year. I think I burnt myself out a little bit last year. Just slightly. Last year I put in 13,500 stitches. Obviously the half stitch, so yeah. I really like it. I mean, it was supposed to be to go above Andrew's fish tank. He got rid of the fish tank. He did have marine fish. There's no way I was going to get that finished anytime soon. It's like a tablecloth. But yeah, hopefully I can bring it back out. It's a tent stitch. I decided to try something different. I'm not sure if I like it. But I've put too much stitching in it to actually, you know, change my mind. And I don't know if I could like change it now. I'm more of a 1/1 full cross. That would look completely different to 2/1 tent. But if there's a way that I can change the style of stitch and it still look okay against the 2/1 tent, please let me know. Because I am tempted. I don't want to have to retire a piece that big and that much effort into it, but I'm really tempted. Anyway, next is this one, which is Let Us Be Friends. It is a kit by Bothy Threads, artwork by Rendale Designs. It's stitched on a 14 count Ada, 2/1 full cross, and I started this on the 14th of February. Valentine's Day. I've just realised. At least that was the point. I don't know. So yeah, here is where we are at. We've nearly got a guinea pig. Nearly. Hang on, if I do this, then I can point. I can point as if you can't already see. There's a little foot. So we're at the bottom of the guinea pigs. Well, the guinea pig. I haven't started the other one yet. I've been filling in all these colours, if you can see. And yeah, I'm really enjoying these. I love these Rendale Designs. I worked on it for like 3 days this year. But it just goes to show, if you put your mind to it, you can get a decent amount done in 3 days. Well, 3 times, not in 3 days. Oh, this next one makes me sad. However, it is on the WIP board, and it will get some love, because the last couple of years, poor thing, it hasn't. It's Beauty and the Beast, pattern by Tilton Crafts, artwork by Daniel Cordick, and I fell in love with this when I saw it, and I started it, I worked on it till I ran out of the one colour that I had for it, and then that was it. I haven't really touched it since. I did buy some more threads for it, but then the new year started, and it was New Year, New Starts and all the rest, so never mind. So this one has had no progress. Yeah, it's so like dot and dash, isn't it? The really nice, pretty dark blue. Beauty and the Beast is probably one of my favourite films. especially the one with Emma Watson and Belle. I love the live action. So yeah, that one is on my WIP board, and also thinking of doing 24 and 24. So the 24 WIPs on my WIP board are the 24 that I work on, and if I finish any, then I'll just replace it with the one that I already have. I don't really want to start anything new again, purely because I have plenty to work on, but if there's anything that, you know, takes my eye, I will, because it's me. Next, after that little tangent, I'll get this out. Is this one, which is Spring at Last. I always just call them the Gorgeous Seasons. This is Gorgeous Spring to me because I have all 4 of them. These kits are by Bothy Threads. I don't think they're available any longer, but they're stitched on a 16 count patterned Ada, 2 over 1 full cross, and I started this one on the 20th of March 2021. And I've worked on it for a couple of days. So, hang on. Oh, that was just my shoulder clicking if you heard that. I apologise. There we go. So I've got quite a bit done on this one. Once I get into the swing of using like a pattern that's not on Pattern Keeper, I'm not too bad. It's just actually starting it. That's the issue. But yeah, I'm really enjoying how this one's turning out. I love like the pattern fabric. I think it's really cool. I hadn't actually realised until when I was sat down working on it that there is quite a lot of backstitch to make it really detailed, which is nice, but also a nightmare. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Definitely not going to leave it all till the end, put it that way. Next we have, see the bag, you should know what it is because this one comes out quite often. The Disney Princess Silhouette series. I'm working on Cinderella, which is this one. I've already completed Snow White, we're on to Cinderella, and honestly I love these. This one I find a little bit difficult because there is quite a lot of pale colours in it. But this is where we are at. I'm just going to use this as a background. There we go. This is where we're at. Now I've put in 3,919 stitches in this one this year. I did kind of want to get it finished so that I could start the next one for New Year, New Start, but obviously it has not happened and I cannot start Sleeping Beauty until I have finished Cinderella. So we need to work on it. We need to get going. It's the only new start I'm going to have, hopefully. Possibly another one, but we shall see. These are all stitched 1 over 1 full cross on a 25 count Lugana. I wanted to keep them all the same. Eventually these are all going to go up on this wall. There's 10 of them, so it's going to look really nice. Snow White should be up on the wall, but I'm too frightened to like wash the fabric because it's got the grid on, and I haven't washed gridded fabric like this before, so I am slightly nervous as to what's going to happen. I think I'm going to have to get my dad to help me on that one because I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, and I'm too frightened that I'm going to break it or ruin it in some sort of way, shape or form. Next we have this one, which is Lovers, patterned by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Vincent Fleming, and this is also stitched on a 25 count Lugana, 1 over 1 full cross. I started this on the 29th of May 2021, which was mine and Andrew's 4-year anniversary of being together, which he also proposed on the same day, which was just really nice. What a way to remember it, eh? This one's got, well, it's had, should I say, 2,851 stitches this year. So many blues, so many purpley blues. I really like it. I love it. I really want to get it pushed on. It's another one that I want to try and work on a bit, you know, every year. And the colours, there's quite a lot of like blocked colours, but then there's such the subtle, I don't know if you can see, the lighting isn't great, I apologise for that, but they're like, there's only about 4 or 5 colours in this so far, and it pops. When the detail, you look back, so you always have to look at them from like 3 paces back or something, don't you? So it's like, when you step away, you can see all the blends. That's what I was thinking of. Couldn't think of the word. Brain gone. Next is another, oh, spoilers. It is, Mini Catch Falling Star by Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork by Julie Fain. I really like this. Also 25 count Lugana, 1 of 1 full cross. Now, I'm going to say this one was probably my favourite one to work on this year. Back in the bag. Thank you. And this one has had 4,500, no, there's more. 4,781 stitches. I started this one on the 1st of January 2022. And we have a page finish. Now this was the first page finish that I ever had on Heaven and Earth Designs, and I was over the moon with it. Not that you can really see, when you hold it really far away, it just looks dark. Just like it's like 310. But when you hold it close, it's like sky with the odd little like star here and there. I love it. I'm obsessed. I spent quite a lot of June working on this because it was easy. I did the what's it called now? Royal Rose. Had I got doing the Royal Rose method, obviously not this bit, but to finish off this page, honestly, it went so much faster doing the Royal Rose method. I loved it. I was obsessed. And because I only had like 4 colours, hence why we've got a couple parked threads as well. I'm not normally a parker, but there was only like 3 or 4 colours on the go, and honestly, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Now this one, next one, I really like this one, but it's had 0 love, unfortunately. This is Cozy Winter Evening by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Yuliana Babenko, and the artwork is beautiful. I fell in love with it when I saw it. It's one of them things where I saw it straight away, bought it, wanted to start it. I think I wanted it as a new year, new start, but I didn't have the fabric in time, so I started on the 8th of January 2022. So I've just got bits of fabric and all sorts. This has obviously had 0 love, but it is stitched on a 25 count Lugana, 1 of 1 full cross. And this is what we look like. This is the start of like the string lights. There's only a few colours in this as well. Well, that I've started anyway. Not in the project. There's a lot in the project. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get a bit more done on this. It's another one that is for 24 and 24. I'm not going to say what they all are. I'll save that for a progress video because there's too much going on in this one. I keep just adding things in because I'm always waffling and going off on a tangent, and I apologise for that, but it's me. I'm here, there and everywhere. Next one is this one, which is, I've just called it Stitch Silhouette 2, purely because I've already done one of the Stitch Silhouette series kind of thing that it's by All My Stitches shop on Etsy. This one I don't think is available anymore. Oh yeah, I've put it in my notes, no longer available. Come on, let me read the notes. But yeah, it's stitched on a 25 count Lugana, 1 of 1 full cross, and I started this on the 17th of January 2020. It was in mind for a friend who obviously no longer stitching it for, otherwise it would have been finished by now. But yeah, 0 progress. I'm holding this dead strange. You can tell I haven't done this for a while, can't you? Yeah, no progress. But I think I will get it finished so that I can put it on my wall. Unless anybody wants it, then I will stitch it for you and post it to you. So if that's the case, let me know. And then I'll have some motivation to finish it. Next, we have a picture I've got. Moonlit Cabin. This is a kit by Dimensions. It's on an 18 count navy Ada, 2/1 full cross. To be honest, it's a variation of stitches. There's like half stitches and full stitches. I think most of it's 2/1 though. And I'll use this to show this. This is the most flattest project I think I've got. Flattest knit, hang on, what is going on here? Sorry, hair is all over. Crazy, crazy. Oh, come on, Evie. Stop showing everybody. Right, there we go. That's better. This one hasn't been worked on at all, but I started it on the 30th of May 2022. I just really like how it looks. It's the first Dimensions kit that I had a go of doing, and I was like, oh, don't know how I feel about this. But the more I've done Dimensions kits, the better I've got at them, so we're getting better. Next, here's, I'm laughing because I know what I'm just going to say. Quick Stitch Fairy Sisters by Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork again by Julie Fain. And this is stitched on a 28 count. Not sure what it is. I think it's a Brittany Lugana even weave, but don't quote me on it because I'm not sure. 1/1 full cross. I started this on the 1st of June 2022. Now, this was for last year, well, yeah, 2023, so this year. It was supposed to be my 100 Days Ahead, which I lasted all of 22 days. But I got 3,576 stitches on it. So, excuse the park threads, but here we are. I also need to serge these out. No, I don't. I tell a lie. I'm looking at this. I'm right. Yeah, we're getting there. I only worked on it for 22 days. I'm slightly disappointed in myself. But I was tired. I was in the early stages of pregnancy. I let myself off. I think because I did so well with the Wreath in 2022. When I did this one and I only got 20 odd days in, I was just like, you know what? I've given up. But yeah, this one got 3,576 stitches in. So that's still not too bad. For the year, that is. Also, my needle might have broke. Hence why there's just a little magnet on. I'm really sad about that, actually. I hope it's in this bag. I want to fix it. Oh no! I'm gonna have to find that. I'm losing everything at the moment. I'm putting things in safe places and then losing them. So I'm gonna have to find that. Never mind. Next is... Right. Now, I'm not sure if I actually showed this. I think I showed this as a finish, but I'm going to show it here as a finish. So, this is a snowman. Finished in all of his glory. I was going to frame it, but I have like 4 of these as like a little series. So I really want to like wait until they're all done and then frame them all together as like 4 in like a long row. But yeah, I really like how this has turned out. He's really cute. Also, I'm starving, so if you need one of me, that's what that is. We're 34 minutes in. Normally I would stop and start again. I'm not starting again. Anyway, so that is the snowman, which means the next one is the snow dog. Now I started this one on the 27th of November 2022. Right, and I haven't worked on it. It's being called as, also I have a needle minder on this and no needle, so I don't know where that one's gone, unless it's somewhere in the bag, but it isn't on here. Yeah, this is as far as I've got, which isn't very far at all. That's where I left it last year. Could be this way, could be this way, I'm not too sure. Hang on, it goes out long ways. It's this way, it's this way. Yeah, this is the first call for Workor as well as Cinderella. So this is to get finished this month, and Cinderella's to get 500 stitches. I've nearly finished Cinderella's goal, so I think I might work on this tonight actually. But yes, I absolutely love these. I should, if I'd brought it back up, because we've put all our Christmas decorations down today, but if I brought it up to the loft where all the decorations are stored, I'd have been able to show you, but I can't, so I'll show you in the progress video next. I've done like a little three-piece snowman, snow dog kind of thing, a long time ago now, but I've only just been starting to put it up because I'm not really much of a finisher. I'm more of a starter and a doer than actual finishing things. Anyway, I digress, as always. Next we have Ho Ho Ornament. I was hoping to get this finished for this year, but no, next year. So this is a kit by Dimensions. It's on 14 count natural cotton Aida. There's a lot of different stitches in it, with like 3 threads, 4 threads, 2 threads, half stitch, full stitch. It's crazy. I started this on the 7th of August 2022, and I've worked on it for 4 days this year. It is so close to a finish, it is ridiculous. So this is going to get finished this year, 100%. And I really want to frame it as well, because it's like, I don't know if you can see or not. Oh, you can. It's got like a little hanging thing on it. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. So yeah, hopefully that'll be a finish for 2024. Oh, we're in this basket now. These ones are a little bit closer. Sorry if you see them flopping down eventually, because they will. Next is this one, which is Bat Silhouette by My Stitches Shop on Etsy. It is still available. I've just called it Bat Silhouette because I think it's got a strange name. But half of these I have just named myself. It's just easier for me to recognise them. I think everybody does that though. This one's got a thread right in the middle of nowhere, which is really irritating, and the needle's not even attached to the thread, but never mind. This is on a 28 count Brittany New Garnet even weave 1/1 full cross. I started it on the 5th of September 2022, and this year I have put in 791 stitches. So made a start on the leaves, which look really good against the black. I'm trying to like, there we go. It's just so hard to get, I don't know if you can see that far away, and then I don't know if you can see so close. You'll have to let me know what this is like, because I just wanted to film it. As sad as that sounds, I just wanted to film the video. Anyway, that's that one. Next we have, whoa, it's all coming out. This is why I need to re-zip the bags when I'm done, because they're all just going to fall out. Right. It's a mess, but we move. It is Hocus Pocus by Good Morning Maui on Etsy, and I haven't worked on this one this year, but I shall show you what it looks like. So, oh yeah, you can actually see. So there's just little Winifred who needs back stitching, and then the start of Mary's hair. So yes, it is Mary. I was trying to figure out if it was Mary or Sarah, but it's Mary. So yeah, haven't worked on it this year, but hopefully this is going to be a finish, because I think the Toy Story one was the start for me to think, yeah, you know, I can probably get these finished quicker because they're only small. But yes, this one is mess. Moana by Dots and Spots shop on Etsy. This is stitched on a 32 count linen lagoon, 2 over 2 full cross, and I started this the 15th of October 2022. This one also has a needle minder, with nothing. I'm just putting them all on my desk behind me. That's why I've just got some floating pens. This is a desk. This is where we are at currently. I wonder if I can get away with holding it like this. I don't know if I can't even see it. Yes, that's just, there we go. So this is where we got up to. I've put in 950 stitches. It's all in one colour, 3809. And I took it away on holiday and I was really enjoying stitching on it, and then I ran out of the thread, so then I had to buy some more, but there was no thread shops or anything nearby because we literally felt like we were in the middle of nowhere. So obviously I had to wait until I came home. By the time I came home I'd lost motivation. Typical me. So it's, yeah, but 950 stitches isn't too bad. It's nearly 1,000, so I don't think that's too bad. Go on, let's put this back in the bag. Right, next up, I feel like we're on a roll. Next up, this one has also had no progress. This is probably why no progress. This one, which is Galaxy Octopus by All My Stitches shop on Etsy. Not sure if this one's still available. There was like a series of 3 with the seahorse, the octopus and the jellyfish. Same way in the sense that I'm doing the like Princess Silhouette series. I'm not starting another sea creature until I finish this one, and the octopus was the one that spoke out to me first. So these will all be on a 28 count Brittany Lugana even weave 1 over 1 full cross, and I started this on the 13th of November 2022. No progress, but it's looking good so far. I'm enjoying it. Ooh, like when you get it back out the bag and you look at all of those blues, all the blues and the purples together are just so beautiful. I love it. I love how small the fabric is. Just everything about it is just needle minder, also amazing. Agnes little minders, absolutely love them. Totally forgot I bought myself a new one, and then I found it in my craft cupboard. Happy New Year to me. Yes, Galaxy Octopus is going to be on the WIP board. WIPCO board. This was fan favourite. When I say fan favourite, mine. My favourite of this year also was Fruits and Veggies. Started a little stitch along with a few stitchy friends. Kit by Dimensions. We had a little hashtag. We still do have the hashtag, but I haven't used it for that long. I feel like it's a crime. I've let all the stitchy girls down. Never mind. I will get back to it. But yeah, 5-a-day Friday was the thing. You know, we're there. We're doing so well. Look at it. Oh, it looks amazing. Just pick yourself up, Amy. Why not? Yeah, I really enjoy this. I love it, and I love seeing everybody else's progress as well. It really motivates me to keep going. Sorry for the little bit of like that light there, but never mind. This is stitched on all of the like fabric and threads is all from the kit, which is a 14 count Ada 2 over 1 full cross, and I started it on the 14th of November 2022. There's some more projects falling. So yes, hopefully I can get back to it. It is on the WIP Go board. It is a WIP for like 2024. I really want to get it done. I really like it. I really want to put it up in my kitchen. Next is this one, which is really blurry, but it's my Winnie the Pooh map by Velvet Line on Etsy. It is stitched on a 28 count Brittany Lugana even weave, 1 over 1 full cross. Also, I apologise because there's that many that have no progress. I worked on Fruits and Veggies for 14 days in total over the year. There was just that many that was no progress. I just didn't look, and then I thought about it when I looked at this one. I have put in, 28 count Brittany Lugana even weave, 1 over 1 full cross. Started this the 18th of November 2022, and I've put in an amazing, you'll be able to see how much progress, 68 stitches. The sarcasm is just dripping out of this video. 68 stitches. Wow. Look at it. Look at that. Look at this. So yeah. Doing well. Doing well. Also, theme needle minder. Just why not? But yeah. It's not a go-to one, if you can't already tell. I really like the Winnie the Pooh map. I just don't like stitching it. Never mind. This one, next one, is also a favourite of mine. It is Always Wreath by All My Stitches Shop on Etsy. No longer available to my knowledge. And it's stitched on 25 count Lugana 1/1 full cross, as always. And as always, I need to just go. And I just need to leave right now. I apologise for how cringy I am. Right, started this the 21st of November 2022. And this is where we are up to with this one. Now, I haven't worked on this one this year. It only got 200 stitches in 2022. But I really like it. I want to work on it. I think it's on the WIP board. I think. It's one of them where I'll always look at it and go, oh yeah, I really want to work on that. And then go, no, I don't. Hang on, I'm getting a dead leg. This is why you shouldn't sit on your knees. Too old for this. Next is this one. If I can get it out of the bag. Which is Ready to Go. Now this is a kit by Bossy Threads. The artwork is by Anita Jerome and it is stitched on a 14 count cream Aida 2/1 full cross. Basically all of the stuff that came from the kit. The thread, the fabric, I've used. This is yet again another one that has had zero progress. And I was going to say I couldn't tell you which way around it goes, but I can because of the needle minder now. This is why I leave needle minders on, so I know which way around things go. Yeah, no progress. But I really want to get this one stitched and finished. I don't think it's on the WIP board. But I do want to get it finished purely because I wanted this to go behind the back door, like behind the front door, should I say. Framed so I can hang Frankie's leads and stuff on. Leads and collars and etc. Yes, I just really want to get some finishes. There's so many things with no progress. Yet again, another one. No progress. This is Forever Friends Wedding Sampler by Anchor. It's a kit by Anchor. And it goes to show how old it is considering the sampler says 2009 on it. Wow. Anyway, this one, I'm not sure what count the fabric is and I can't see. 14 count, it's on the front. 14 count white Aida 2/1 full cross. And I started this one on the 1st of December. Are you joking? Oh, dearie me. This was clearly a start so that I had something for non-new starts because here is the start. 2 stitches. 2. Really? That is bad. I'm going to have to work on this. I can't show this in the mid-year WIP Parade. I just can't do it. That is diabolical. Put it away. Put it away. I can't believe that. Just 2 stitches. It sat there for a whole year with 2 stitches in. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But that's just me for you. It's just me. Right, next we have Elsa. Now this was on Pinterest, I think. Artist unknown. I just really liked it. There's quite a few that I've seen and saved. because I just really like them. And this is where we're up to. I haven't worked on it. I'd lost it. It was one that I thought was gone forever, but I found it, so we're all good. I thought, well, I say someone, I thought Andrew was coming to seek me out, because it's been 50 minutes and about 400 takes before this, so I've probably been gone for like an hour and a half. Anyway, this is where we're up to with this one. So we've got like Elsa's eye, a nose, a little bit of a mouth, a hair starting. This is on a 14 count patterned Ada called Snowfall, and it is 2/1 full cross. And I started this 3rd of December 2022, but it's also had no progress. Don't know if I've already said that. I've said it that many times. I can't remember if I've said it for this one. No progress. But this fabric is really pretty. It's like a sparkly. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I cut the fabric for this. Oh, it's going to be so wrinkly when I take it out. Oh dear. Sometimes I just don't cut the fabric. I got wrong off my dad today because I hadn't cut the fabric for one of my finishes, and I held it up in all of its glory and it was like this. But the project's about this big in the middle. I really need to get better at cutting fabric. I really do. Next up is this one, which is the Encanto House by Turn on the Bright on Etsy. To really think about that when I say that one. I don't know why. Oh, this one has a lot of park threads. Oh, I apologise. So many park threads. I'm just going to try and hide them underneath that needle minder because that looks disgraceful. Oh, this is stitched on a 28 count Brittany Lugana even weave 1/1 full cross. I started this the 4th of December, and if you can't tell, I started the Royal Rose method, only a little bit, and I've put in 875 stitches this year. Can we just, ooh, there's a lot. I also need to serge the edges on this really bad. But yeah, there's a lot of pretty colours in. A little bit of a blend started already. Oh, I'm so excited. I love how these turn out, but I mean, if I was like, I can't remember what the word is that I'm looking for, but like a one project stitcher, you know, if I was that, I would have had some of these finished. Next up we have is this one, which is Friday Feeling by Bothy Threads, artwork by Brendel Designs, and it's stitched on a 14 count Ada, like patterned Ada, 2/1 full cross, and I started this the 9th of December 2022, and I've worked on it for, ooh, threads are coming out of the bag, worked on it for 3 days. This is where we're at with this one. I really love how like the colours blend on these. Doesn't look like a lot, but it's the dog's back. Let's put that in there, that in there. Right. Next up, whoa! We have this one, which is Mary Poppins by Oh My Stitches Shop on Etsy. It's no longer available, unfortunately. I did really love her Disney silhouette series. I've got quite a few of them. It would be nice to have more. This one has had no progress. I'm not even quite sure which way around it goes. I'm guessing this way. There's no needle minder to tell me on this one. But this one is stitched on a 25 count antique white Lugana, 2/1, no, 1/1 full cross, and I started this the 27th of December. Now I had like a splurge of starting them all on the 27th from this point. But this is the one's only actually had 10 stitches in it, so this one is another one that is on my WIP board for this year. Not to get a finish, but just to have more than 10 stitches in it, but I haven't worked on it this year. So close to the end as well. before he's interrupted me. I thought it wasn't recording then. I've just had a moment. I was like, it's recording. Okay. Yeah, I thought I heard Andrew shout. I did hear Andrew shout. Then because I hadn't answered, he FaceTimed me. So there was a Konami explosion. The joys of kids there. Next is Pancakes by Stitch Rovia on Etsy, and this is stitched on an 18 count white Ada 2/1 full cross. Also started the 27th of December, and we have worked on it for 5 days. Let's see. Foldy fold. Now this one was supposed to be for Andrew's granny for Christmas this year. Well, yeah, 2023. But obviously never got finished. So hopefully for 2024 for Christmas, this will be done. I really love these. And this like electric blue, it looks darker on the camera to me anyway, but there it's more electric-y. It is so pretty. But yeah, I've done better than what I had last year in it anyway, put it that way, but I do really like it. And she really likes them as well. I made her a Victoria sponge one. I think it was in 2020. And she's now got it in her kitchen, which is really nice, makes you feel special. I don't have to show you the progress picture for this. Not the progress picture, what's it called? The finished picture, because it is a finish. This one is Let It Snow, and it is by My Lovely Embroidery NB on Etsy. And it is stitched on a 25 count medium blue Lugana even weave 1/1 full cross. And I started this the 27th of December 2022, and I finished it the 31st of December 2023. I really wanted to get one last finish of 2023, and I'm so glad that I did. There was only like 500 stitches left or something to put in it. But yeah, I'm just really happy with how this has turned out. I was a little bit 50-50 with it at first because I went for a medium blue and it's supposed to be a navy. So the colours weren't 100% on it. More my fault than anything else really. I struggle with darker coloured fabric, so this being slightly lighter but still looking kind of navy blue really appealed to me at the time. But yeah, before I'd put like I don't know if you can see, before I'd put like this like medium turquoisey blue in, I just had the darker blue, like this dark blue, and then the paler light blue, and you couldn't really see the darker blue. But as soon as I put that middle colour in, it's just made that blue pop so much. So I'm so glad that that's happened, because I was debating having a back stitch, and obviously there's no back stitch in the pattern, so then it just wouldn't have worked. I'm so glad that it turned out the way it has. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Hopefully get it up on the wall for next year. But yeah, I really like it. Oh, it's just so nice. I'm just appreciating it, you know, why not? It's one of them things where I work on something. Oh, this is why. Hang on, I'll say this first before I forget, because side note. I'll work on something solid for ages, get it finished, and then never look at it again. Don't know if anybody else does that. But yes, this is also the project that I had said it was a big piece of fabric and then a stitch just in the middle. I can't even hold it all in, or nearly. That's just shameful. It really is. I just need to get better at cutting fabric so that it's the right size, and then I could use this fabric for something else. But never mind. I might get some smaller pieces out of the other bits when I finally get around to cutting it to frame. And when I say I mean my dad. We're getting there. 3 more projects left. So the next one is also a very shameful. I wanted to start it, so I had it as a star. And that is this one, which is I'll Be Singing in the Rain by Not So Modern Millie on Etsy. And I absolutely love Singing in the Rain. If I watch Singing in the Rain and stitch this, it'll be finished in one sitting. Just saying. So it is stitched on 18 count white Ada 2/1 full cross. Started this the 27th of December. There goes the next project. And here's the progress. Another one on massive Ada, that 10 stitches, but I haven't actually done them this year. I haven't worked on it all. But that was the, I want to start something. Hang on, this looks ridiculous. There we go. I wanted to start something, so I wanted to carry it into 2023. Never watched the film. That was my idea. I wanted to watch Singing in the Rain and stitch it. Never watched the film, so I never stitched it. But that's also, I think it's on the WIP board. Possibly, possibly not. I'm not sure. I need to fold it again. How did I put this in the bag? Oh, dearie me. Not having a great time. Not having a great time at all. Go. Wouldn't go back in the bag, but it would if this pile of whips is getting very ridiculous today. Anyway, next up we have this one, which is The Princess and the Frog, patterned by Velvet Line on Etsy. And it is stitched on a 28 count Brittany Lagana even weave 1/1 full cross, and I started this the 30th of December 2022, my mum's birthday. And this year I put in 986 stitches. Started off these lovely paley blues, thought, oh yeah, that looks really nice, and then went straight to 939. As you do. But yeah. I love the image for this. Yeah, again, it's one of them things I really like the image for, but am I going to be able to get it all stitched? Who knows? We shall see. And last, but by no means least, is one, which is my Winnie the Pooh bird sampler for Ollie. I started this on the 4th of June 2023. It's a mix of 2/1 and 1/1 full cross, and hang on, I can put this needle minder down here and then it won't have all the threads all over the place. It's a kit by A2V Brands. This is where I'm up to. I did want to try and get it finished before he was born, but obviously it hasn't happened. But yeah, this is where we're at. I'm enjoying it. I think it looks lovely, especially with the 1/1 and the 2/1. It does make it stand out a lot more. Really nice. And I've worked on this for 7 days. Some of them literally would be a case of I've put this in for one of them days. That's what I mean by that. It's not a full day, it's literally just one time. And it was when I had a slight bit of motivation, but towards the end I was getting a little bit fed up and I was tired 24/7, so I wanted to get it finished, but I also was too tired to get it finished. So yes, that is the last project. Zip it, it's done. I am really happy with all of the finishes and everything that I've had this year. Also, I mean, this totally goes against you know, the old to new, but I may as well show it here as well. I did show it in the mid-year WIP Parade, but I may as well show it at the end of the year WIP Parade as well. Little Toy Story by Good Morning Melly on Etsy. That was my first finish of the year. Got me back into stitching. I went through a phase of just, I think it was like mid-February, and I'd just given up. And then I picked this one up by about May. Within a few days I'd finished it, and then that was it. I got the Stitchy Bug back. Yeah, it's also another one, look. Let's see. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I really do need to get better at that. So yes. Really, really, I love them. They're so cute. But yeah, that is everything. Got a massive pile of just a mountain of projects on the floor now. So yes, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has liked, commented, subscribed, followed me on the Stitchy journey for another year. I really appreciate it, even though I've been quite absent for the 2023. Hopefully I'm not for 2024. We shall see. I'm not gonna promise anything exciting because I know what I'm like. I'll disappear for a bit and then I'll come back, or I'll lose the Stitchy Bug and then I'll be sad because I haven't got anything to show. But hopefully that's not the case. I want to just slow and steady wins the race for 2024. I do feel like I try and put a lot of pressure on myself to get things done, or to make sure I have a lot of things to show for my floss tubes. And I think that in total means that I like don't want to do it. Then I put myself off stitching for a while, and then I get back into it for a bit, and then I progressively get worse and worse with making sure that I've got things to show, and it just becomes a bit overwhelming and I need to stop. So, and like I say, I'm going to have 24 projects for 2024. Stick with the 24 that I've got until obviously I've finished some, and then one will get replaced by the next. So for example, Let Us Be Friends is on the WIP Go board. Basically the WIP Go board is a 24 project that I have on the go. And I'm glad that I found them all now because I did have some missing. But for example, Let Us Be Friends is on the WIP Go board to get done, not finished, but just some progress. If I do get it finished, I'll replace it with Friday Phelan because they're both Randale design kits. That's the kind of thing that I'm going to maybe go for. Obviously big projects I'll just dip in and out of whichever ones I feel most likely to work on. But other than that, as long as I get some finishes for 2024, I'll be happy. So that'll be good. But yes, hopefully she'll see you soon with the first progress update of 2024. How exciting. Obviously I'll be back in June for mid-year WIP Parade. If only you watch WIP Parades, then you'll see me again then. I do try, and if I haven't, you know, posted many progress updates, I do try to stick to doing WIP Parades because it is nice to see the slow progress. Slow but steady progress, the odd finish here and there. It's nice to see them. I was a little bit disappointed that I hadn't done a full mid-year WIP Parade, but it wouldn't really have been worth watching doing 16 projects and then everything else, like, no. So it has worked better this time around because I have worked on more. And it did give me more motivation to work on other things too, so that's also why I like to do them, so I motivate myself to work on everything, on most things. But yes, I'm gonna do some stitching. Well, I'm gonna upload this first and then I'm gonna do some stitching. So yes, I hope everybody has had a good Christmas 2023, and I hope everybody has a really good happy new year for 2024, and you get lots of stitching done yourselves, some finishes would be nice. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again soon. Bye.